That's coming off a 2-touchdown performance at North Carolina and an appearance on tomorrow's Two Right Turns podcast. Tight end Christian Bentancur, y'all go ahead with questions whenever you're ready.
Coach Swinney called you baby Gronk the other day. Your number 87. Is there any coincidence there?
Yeah, I don't know where he got that, honestly, but I guess he's a great tight end, so it's definitely someone I like to impersonate in my game for sure.
Is that why you wear 87?
Partly the reason, yeah. I would say it's just a great tight end number, and a lot of the greats have worn it, so that's definitely part of the reason why I wear 87.
What's it like that? I get the first touchdown you had where you're so wide open, and it almost kind of looks like you almost get lost in space there. You see the safety coming over. He doesn't really make an aggressive play. What's that like? What's going through your mind? Is it in slow motion for you a little bit?
Yeah, honestly, it was mostly just instinct. Cade didn't have much time to get the ball off. Kind of put it in a good spot, caught it, and saw the safety coming up. Just try to get out of the way, and then just a race for the end zone. And being the first touchdown, like as a kid, you grow up and you're like, I'm watching all these highlights, and I'm like, that is something I want to do one day. It's a dream. So to finally like get in the end zone and do it, like that little jump at the end, that was just like my excitement, I guess, coming out.
How about those dance moves? What was the inspiration there?
I don't know. I always wanted to do some type of funny dance after I scored, and I guess that was the first one that came to head, and I did it.
Seemed like there was a lot more fun going on the sideline celebrations after scores. Did you guys feel like you were playing lighter, and how did it feel to be able to play with having fun again?
Yeah, We finally put all the pieces together this week, and I think, definitely just it was excitement that finally, because we knew we could do this for so long, and finally putting all the pieces together was definitely exciting for not only just the offense, but the whole team.
I think Cade said after the game, he's like early in the week, we kind of had a feeling maybe that Christian was going to score, get in the end zone on Saturday. Did you have that sense, like, my first college touchdown could be coming this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I touch the ball, I'm hoping to score. I think that's kind of the mindset I go into having, and we had a couple plays designed that we practiced and had a good game plan. So, there was those couple plays I scored on. I was like all week, that definitely could be a chance to score on.
I think Coach Swinney on Sunday saying that you were walking the facility to start studying the tape on Saturday for BC and saw you out there running wind sprints and stuff. Just what does that say about sort of the effort that you're putting in, that I think that you have?
Yeah, so I just every day just try to be the best. There's a quote that's like, if you stop growing, you start dying, and I feel like you let other people catch up to you if you don't do something every day to push yourself, and it doesn't have to be physical all the time. It could be watching film or, like you said, but yeah, Sunday it's just kind of my routine to come in and get a nice little recovery lift and get some sprints in.
So how many sprints do you do?
It just depends on how I'm feeling. Usually it'll be from 10 to 12, just, nothing crazy. It won't kill me because I'm still sore from the day before, but just something to get your body still moving, because you don't want to be stiff coming into the week.
How much is OPH meant to you, and kind of learning blocking from him as well as your coaches, and kind of seeing how he goes about his business?
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Olsen's film on blocking, I mean, it's incredible, and I've studied his tape a lot and took a lot of inspiration from that, because I think he's truly an elite blocker. I think he could block anyone in space or in the box, and I've really studied his film a lot to try to do what he does.
How good of a blocker do you feel like you were when you got here? I mean, how much have you improved in that?
Yeah, I mean, coming in, being a wide receiver in high school, I didn't really block much, honestly, and that was definitely something that I needed to work on a lot. But just going through like the last year and a half, I guess, and just going against some of the best defensive ends in the nation, linebackers, just going against our defense every single day just really prepared me for every single game and whoever we play.
Did you play much inline at all in high school, or were you
No, I mean, maybe one or two plays here and there, but basically I was spread out.
Christian, not a lot of Midwest guys on this program. What was it about Clemson that appealed to you as the place you wanted to be?
You go through the recruiting process. Obviously, there's a lot of appealing things for each school. And when I came to Clemson, it was the Louisville game. And I just kind of fell in love with it. I kind of described it as having a crush on a girl. You know, you just kind of have that feeling. And I didn't want to lose the chance to come here, and that's why I made the decision. Just the family atmosphere, how Coach Swinney implements God into everything that we do, and just our culture, I think, is just different than any other school.
You felt like going into the game, you guys decided as a team that you were going to come out with a win. How do you guys now keep that energy going forward?
We just gotta stack every day. Coach Swinney always professes just being 1-0 each week. We're not worried about the last game anymore. We're not worried about the next game after BC. We're just worried about this week. And if we could just keep being 1-0 and keep stacking days, then we'll win this weekend.
Is there anything specific that stands out to you from BC's defensive film?
They fly around. They go with great effort, and it's going to be a great matchup for sure. They play a lot of man, which is exciting. Hopefully, we could, just play our game. And I don't really think it matters who we play against. As long as we play our game, then we'll succeed.
Just going back to Gronk, are there any tight ends that you did study, like NFL guys?
Yeah. I would say, Gronk and Mark Andrews, I think. Mostly Mark Andrews is probably who I watch most film on. I think he's just a very complete tight end, and just everything he does in the run game and in the pass game. So I would say those two.
Are you also a Ravens fan, or just?
I'm a Chicago fan, honestly. Being from Chicago, I'm a big Bears fan, so the new addition with Colston Loveland has been fun to see, for sure.
Watching Gronkowski when you were a kid, could you have ever imagined scoring your first NFL touchdown against the Bill Belichick coach team?
Yeah, it's funny because, growing up, I obviously watched Gronkowski a lot, and then going against Bill Belichick in North Carolina, it was kind of funny to see. Everyone was saying just 87. He's seen a lot of touchdowns from number 87, but this time it was from the other side of the field, so that's a little funny, yeah.
Anybody else for Christian?
Coach Swinney was also telling us about telling you guys that, like, you're Batman, that you can get out of a situation because you have the talent or whatever. Like, what did you take away from that?
Yeah, it was just the first couple games. It kind of seemed like we lost our identity and we just forgot kind of who we were. And coming into the last game, he just preached like we're Batman, like we're Clemson football, and we are the standard. And just going into that game, it just made us confident to, win every play.
What was it like in the locker room when Cade got like a bad
it was fun. I mean, we always have the tradition, and I think the fun of football is in the winning. Nothing's fun when you lose. No matter how good you play, it's never fun to lose. So just going out and seeing the win, seeing everyone happy, and doing our dance after the game was super exciting and fun to see.
How do you feel like your connection with Cade is developing?
Yeah, I think me and Cade, just on and off the field, have grown a lot. Just watching film together or just getting extra throws in after practice, I think that we're continuing to grow our relationship, and I think it's really been showing.
Anyone else? All right, Christian. Thanks for your time, man.
Thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it.